He gave up driving for the night. He was gonna contact somebody in Portland, one of his friends, and have them spot him money, but it sounds like that fell through. So what I've been doing is driving for the last couple hours. It's 2:30, and that was at 11. Oh my gosh, I was way far behind him. And yeah, so I'm here. Exit 136. There he is. Oh, by the homeless people, or whatever they are. Anyway, shit, man. I don't want to piss those people off recording. I noticed that window up front is really foggy. I think someone might be sleeping in here. They don't know that it's illegal to sleep in your car. I think I'm gonna shoot some across their bow, ruffle their feathers a little bit.
No sleeping in there. Is anyone sleeping in there? It's illegal to sleep in your car. Come on out. I know you're in there. I know you're in there. Son, wake up. It's time to get a ticket.
Shit, dude, he's sound asleep. I think I'm just gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna go take a nap myself. I'm freaking tired, man. Okay, well, I'm still at the Burger King. Yeah, man, I slept in a long time. But I'm taking advantage of my solar panels for once. I'm actually doing some boondocking here. Isn't this a beautiful ride? I really appreciate this thing. Got my bike on the back. Got my solar panels on the top. My fantastic vent fan. And I love this RV. It's going to be tough to give her up. Well, I think I'm going to go get some breakfast. I made the mistake of going to a diner on a Sunday morning. I've just been waiting for over an hour. And then they gave me these nachos that were like really small portion. And they were soggy and stale too. Oh my god, this is funny. So I'm coming out to my RV. I'm really not supposed to park over here because it says it's reserved for hotel parking. But look at this. I was the only one here before, and now you've got two other RVers. I've got a big Class A over here, and then looks like Nomadic Fanatic is here. No, that couldn't be him. I know he's got that big sticker on there now that says Nomadic Fanatic in the back. But yeah, so anyway, I do the same thing. When I see an RV, I feel like, oh, it must be RV friendly over here, so I'll park. I started a trend. Look at that. It's pretty funny. So now I'm still on the hunt for some breakfast. So I had a few nachos, but they're gross. So I sent them back, and then I just paid $3 for the coffee that I had. A $1 tip, $2 coffee. Yeah, so I was just sitting there for like ever now. This is cozy. I love driving this thing. It's just parked here on the side of the road. Look, I'm attracting other people too. So anyway, I'm gonna go walk. I don't know where to. I even saw McDonald's. I mean, I've got low standards, people. So I think I'm gonna have some of that, maybe. Or I'll figure it out later. Apparently where I pulled off, it's called Sutherland. It's beautiful out here. This view right here in particular. There's an interesting little gift shop here off the side of the freeway in Sutherland. Got some magic mushrooms on the top. It says smoke shop on the donut. Ooh, isn't my RV sexy? Woo, sexy baby. I love that little thing, man. This is what I call a non-gluten-free diet. Definitely a glutton here. Very picky. That song came on the radio, and that reminded me of someone that I miss right now, Tiffany. So an update, I ended up staying at that place outside of Burger King for most of the day. Finally took off at 7:30, it's dark now. I wanted my arrival to be in the nighttime, and that's because my tabs are expired, so I kind of want to just kind of skate in under the radar, sort of. And yeah, so the problems with the RV, when I started up the van, or the RV, I couldn't turn I turned the lights on, it was really dim, the interior lights. I believe that's because the house battery is really low, so you know, I had to start up the RV and let it run for like 7 minutes, and then I was able to, the lights finally came on. I turn the lights on, they just don't turn on. And I think it's because the battery was depleted. And I had a problem with that before, and it was even worse. And it was because the accessory belt, I think, the one that runs the alternator, and that thing was squeaky. It was loose, so it wasn't recharging the house battery. So that's an issue. I got to replace that battery. When I was doing maintenance on it, getting ready to go on this trip, I checked the water levels inside the battery to make sure that there was enough in there. It was really low, so I put more distilled water in there. And anyway, it needs to be replaced. I'm in Oregon right now. It says that I'm 4.5 hours away from my destination. So I'm just driving now. I'll get there around 11:30 tonight, it says. And topped off on gas. Man, I really hate getting gas in Oregon. I try to fill up my tank before I exit California, just because I hate getting gas here so much. It's those, it's not that I hate the gas attendants, it's just my experience. Like, are you supposed to tip them or no? I read on some forums, like, people that live here, there's like no way they would tip them, and everyone's got a different opinion when it comes to that. So this time I decided I'm not going to tip them, even though they probably earned it because it took a while to fill this gas tank up. But anyway, like, when he came back, he was doing the helpful thing where he's like, if you pull out of here, you make sure you turn this way and go around this curve thing. And, you know, he's trying to be helpful, and I appreciate it. But what I don't like is kind of the begging. It felt like begging. He was just kind of sitting there, like, staring at me, you know, like, are you going to give us some of your money? I just said thank you, and then he kind of gave me that, like that stare for an extra half second. It's like, okay, have a good day. And he said something like, God bless, or something, I don't know. So, yeah, I hate getting gas in Portland.
75th Street, then turn right on South Yakima Avenue.
Made it to Tacoma. Oh man, unfortunately, you can't see anything. I am driving past my old house that I owned in Tacoma. When I was like 20 years old, it was like a party house. But I thought it would be kind of ironic to, kind of funny for me, to drive my new car, my current house, which is an RV, past my old house. So, yeah, here I am. I'm in Tacoma, and close to my brother's house. Oh, shoot. Okay. And, yeah, the only incident I had that I didn't update you guys on is driving down the freeway, and my lights just turned off out of the blue. So strange. And so I was kind of freaking out because I'm driving down the freeway with, like, no lights. So, luckily there was an exit right there, so I turned off on the exit, pulled off into a neighborhood, and just let the car run for a while. I turned the radio off, and before long the lights turned back on.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left on South Bell Street.
That's Waze. I used Waze on this last day of travel. It's pretty nice. I like it more than Google Maps, that's for sure. Google Maps tends to suck up my battery. Like, my phone runs really hot when I'm driving with it. So, use Waze, and
in 1,000 feet, turn left.
It's got a nicer voice to it too. So, yeah. Anyway, the lights turned off. That was kind of the scare there. But you know, it's working now. I think it's because of the house battery is like dead, needs to be replaced. So yeah. Anyway, I think that concludes this trip here out in Tacoma, Washington. This is going to be the final resting home for the RV.
Aerodynamic.
Yeah, right. There she is.
See, it's like where
in Tacoma, Washington.
In the box behind it.